Hello everyone, Evil Pinely Summer. Welcome back to another episode of Kickstarter Time Machine. Here I am, I'm going into my time machine and I'm turning a few dials inside the time machine. Click, 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 and beep. Ooh, where are we going to? Which year are we going to? Oh, there we are. It's March 2016. Today we're gonna be talking about the story of Triton Gills. In 2016, this right here was supposed to be the future of, does it say? The future of underwater breathing. You might have thought that underwater breathing was a thing of the past, something that only our ancestors did because of evolution and whatnot. But no. Apparently, it's also happening in the future from now. Now, if you can see right here, can you see? There's a little bit of egg on my face because I want to call this series Kickstarter Time Machine, but last episode I was forced to call it Silicon Valley Time Machine, and this one is actually about like an Indiegogo campaign. So, yeah, I don't know. All right, let's see what they said. In March 2016, their Indiegogo campaign was launched. Welcome! I'm trying to carry this with a certain level of excitement that you would feel while reading this. Welcome to the future of underwater breathing. Triton, a state-of-the-art oxygen respirator that allows you to breathe underwater by utilizing our artificial gills technology. The famous artificial gills technology. Swim among tropical fish, marvel at exotic coral, and experience the serene beauty of marine life without having to come up for air. Welcome to Triton. Now, my goal throughout this series is I'm gonna be, at some point this year, I'm gonna be doing my own Kickstarter and stuff. So yeah, hopefully I'm doing it for my short film. I'm gonna try and do a Kickstarter for my short film. You know, done a bunch of music videos, then I'm gonna do a Kickstarter for my short film, see how that goes. But my goal is really to, you know, it's cool that you guys are watching. My goal is to educate myself here. So let's watch their sort of announcement video, their campaign video thing, sort of situation. Triton. This is, I'm loving this already. All right, so if I'm learning so far from this campaign, I gotta use the stereotypical sort of music that they use for like tech startups in like the mid 2010s. That was in a lot of shit. Triton, the first rebreather with artificial gills. It's like a fake future product from a movie.
Hi, my name is Javion. I'm a designer.
What? Can you guys hear this?
Triton is the lethal to find.
Okay, now I can hear him. But earlier, what did he say?
Hi, my name is Javion. I'm a designer and founder of Triton.
I heard that he said his name and that he's the founder of Triton. But I also read that, so maybe that's cheating.
Triton is the lethal to find solutions for an innovative breathing system in the water. Triton can be used for water sports like snorkeling, and Triton cannot...
So I thought that Triton is an alternative to snorkeling. I guess I have another egg on my face. Oh, yeah, there it is, right here. Second egg on my face.
Today, we can actually say that we are proud to be the first company that made the first functional artificial gas breathing system.
Okay, bunch of things to react to. The first company to create the first functional artificial gills breathing system. Now, what does that mean? I gotta know. They've said it I've seen it multiple times by now that they're the first company to do this thing. I mean, it's an oddly specific thing, so it makes sense that you're the first company to do so. Here at Evil Pinely Productions, we are going to be the first ever YouTube channel to put an iPad on my head as I do a commentary video. Let's see if I can do this. Oh my god, I'm amazing. By the way, I'll plug this again. I'm doing a live show. It's like, and Andy's organizing a live show and I'm a part of it on the 25th of September. It's called YouTube Happy Hour. It's in New York. and the link is in the description. All right, I'm the first YouTuber to plug a thing while having an iPad on his head, and then I'm gonna do a commentary video.
The people around the world can use for advanced snorkeling or use it professionally.
You can use this for advanced snorkeling or professionally. But earlier you showed a guy snorkeling with a snorkel.
Sports like snorkeling and Triton.
So I guess they're saying that it could be used for the activity of snorkeling. So I was right. It is a snorkeling replacement. But then there's just a guy with a normal snorkel over there. So why are they not showing the Triton in action? I haven't even reacted to the prices. $300. Okay. Can we have on the screen, how much does like a high-end snorkel cost? No oxygen tank or anything. How much does the most expensive, if the editor can find, how much does the most expensive snorkel cost? If you can put that on the screen, I'm interested.
Trying to run easy way. The solution is Triton. It allows us to...
Okay, there, we're actually seeing video of it.
Triton is the compact artificial gills breathing system that has...
I don't get how the does that work though? You're underwater. Where is the oxygen coming from? How does artificial deals make sense? Gills. Deals? Artificial deals. I guess I would say that because I'm still looking at I'm taking the iPad off my head, okay? I'm the first YouTuber to take an iPad off his head in anger. Where is the oxygen coming from? I guess they're saying that they're doing what gills do. What fish gills do. I guess I'm believing that. I guess that's what I need to do now when I watch this.
Triton is the compact artificial gills breathing system that has been created by various technologies.
Ah, that's how they did it. They used various technologies.
Our artificial gills developed with micropores of fiber are smaller than water molecules, and it can extract the oxygen from water.
It can extract oxygen from water. That's what the gills do in real life. So they made the first artificial ones. It makes sense.
Connector that has a special compound on the inside that blends the oxygen with the compound by chemical way.
Oh, they're using chemical way. What? How many eggs do I have? How many eggs do I have on my face now? Oh, there's one here. Egg on my neck. So yeah, there's a lot of promising here. I mean, the basic idea is that you can breathe underwater. You don't need a tube leading you. They are stating that this device, using various technologies, it is via chemical. I mean, you know, my brain is struggling to comprehend this, but it is taking water and turning it into oxygen in the way that gills do. And you don't need an oxygen tank. They claim that with their product you could breathe underwater without any heavy equipment. With Triton, there's no heavy equipment, complicated safety procedures, or training. Throw all this stupid lame safety stuff out of a window, please. We don't need any of that. This thing, it's easy to use. And no longer than a snorkel. All you gotta do is gently bite into the mouthpiece, breathe normally, and enjoy a sense of underwater freedom. Unavailable for the human species up until now. I added that little flair. Okay, so this is how it works. And I want you guys to be here with me for 1 second, okay? I'm usually not this direct or mean, but for 1 second I'm gonna be shut the up and listen. Not to me, but to this pitch. All right. So to do this, so I had to go away and check stuff because I thought that Maya had like a spell. I thought that Maya had like a typo here, but no, this is what they're promising. So to achieve this thing, they said that this device, what it did, it prevented water from coming in, but it just took the O in H2O and just extracted the oxygen from the water and stored it in a small compressed tank. Well, it's this color, blue. So it's this is where they stored the oxygen. So I love all the little logos. Artificial gills next generation. Portable. Okay. Modified dual micro compressor. Oh yeah. I'm always searching for that. Modified lithium-ion battery. Good stuff. Simple operation, long operation time. Enjoy 45 minutes of snorkeling. So they wanted to get $50,000 to fund this thing. They want $50,000 to develop human gills. $50,000. Really not that much. Suspiciously not that much for the sort of feat. Like, artificial... extracting oxygen from water in this like fast way, like as real time as you are breathing, in a way that doesn't stop you from breathing normally. That's all they needed, 50K. So apparently they already had a prototype at this point. That's promising. The next step is to finalize the come on. This is like if I, in a video... Okay, let's read this. They had to finalize engineering, oversee production, create and finalize the Triton case, follow up our patents, conduct final tests before we start manufacturing. That's like if I, in a video, in a bit, like if I was like making fun of something and like scientific engineering jargon, but I was trying to make fun of it with truly the very limited knowledge that I have of that stuff. That's the sort of words that I used to describe it. Like, yeah, when it comes to this product, we've been working with our team to finalize the process of engineering. Yeah, but before that, we must also oversee production. But don't even get me started about how we must follow up our patents. It's made up. We'll see what happens at the end of this presentation, but not to be, I don't want to be sued for defamation, but in my opinion, this is made up. Let's look at the rewards. Again, I'm learning from this because I'm gonna be doing my own Kickstarter for my short film. The rewards they had for backers were mostly the product itself, which is very typical for tech products. You get like, it's sort of like an early buy-in into the thing. So you could buy it for $300, we saw that. $10, you get 5 stickers. $50, you get a shirt and a 15% discount. $150, you get a 50% discount, that's really reasonable considering this is 50%. Usually these things kind of compound in the same way that they've done it with the one artificial gill, doesn't cost as much as double. But yeah, it's a good deal for this thing that definitely exists. If you want your whole family to choke to death, you gotta go for the retail special. So this campaign got a lot of media attention. By the end of March 2016, the campaign had raised around $900,000 in funding from backers, 1,800% of their goal. Wow. But Maya loves her theatrics, but let's do a little drum roll. Oh, but I don't even know what's gonna come up. And then in the next slide, I have no idea. But I'm gonna use this time of tension to talk again about the music video that I directed for Gabby Bell. Spent about 2 months on this project. Oh, I don't know how we became addicted to commotion. I'm really proud of that music video. I have so much friends in it. Check it out. But Maya said it was total bullshit. Maya, we can't swear here on this channel. This is for the whole family that died while using Triton. This is content for the whole family. The technological challenges involved in creating a device like Triton are so vast that it's not realistic, it's science fiction. More in the realm of James Bond or Jedi Knights in Star Wars Episode 1. No, but they were using various technologies. So here's some of the main problems with this claim. We're gonna make the claim of we're gonna make human gills. In order to get enough oxygen from the water to breathe, you'd need to pump upwards of 5 liters of water every 15 seconds. The Triton was just not big enough for that. That's what I was saying. I'm not against I know that oxygen can be extracted from water. It's not in this size of a thing. In order to store the oxygen, you would need an insane amount of energy. But the battery technology for the amount of energy didn't exist on the market. If it did, that's what they should be selling instead of the gills. A battery that efficient would make billions. The device doesn't have the ability to regulate how much oxygen you're getting, so it would just fail completely to help you breathe consistently, and you would die. You would die. You would die in the ocean. So in the Tech Insider article, they didn't claim that it was never going to be possible, but the technology is just not small enough yet. In 30 years, I'm gonna get one of those dumb comments of people being like, this aged like milk. Well, in 30 years, so have I. So off, future people. I don't want any of your shit under this video. F off right out of here, you piece of shit. Future motherfucker. Don't even give a f if my future son sees this. F off, you idiot. So then, yeah, articles were made about this. Scientifically impossible. Did no one think it was weird? Scientifically impossible. Underwater breathing device raises 580,000 pounds online. This person replied on the Indiegogo, due to scientific evidence that has come to light, I would like to withdraw from this campaign. The scientific evidence being that the whole thing is impossible. Another comment saying, I'm not going to stand here and watch you rip off 1,000 people. This product is clearly impossible and never going to exist for the reasons pointed out by the 64,000 articles you can read by Googling Triton Gills scam. Guys, hold up. Stop being so angry. All they gotta do is finalize engineering. To be fair, it's vague enough to be true, I guess. They have not finalized engineering. So eventually, Triton released a statement. I wonder if Triton is just that one guy with the mic that doesn't work. Maybe, who knows? Alright, so Maya says here, eventually, Maya the researcher, not my other researcher, but Maya, the researcher, says, eventually the team behind Triton changed their story. So let's read what they said. Since launching, we have been protecting... No, come on. Come on, I'm like reading forward. I can't take this seriously. Since launching, we have been protecting our proprietary technology because it's so important to our success. Oh, I can't tell you about my proprietary technology. She goes to another school. But after careful consideration, we think it's important to share these details and clarify how the device works. Inside of each Triton, the artificial gill utilizes liquid oxygen, which combined with the other components allow users to breathe underwater, which you can see in the video above. We will release more information about the quote liquid oxygen cylinders and safety strap. That's a different thing. You said you're taking water and extracting oxygen from it. That's different from liquid oxygen. I'm dumb and I know that. But to be fair, there was a refund, I guess to avoid a lawsuit. We launched this campaign to build a community of people who are excited to bring Triton to life, and we are committed to making sure our backers feel confident in our efforts. After careful consideration and in light of this new information, what's new? What new information? We have decided to refund all of the backers and launch a brand new campaign. This article says, sadly, it seems they haven't given up on trying to continue this scam, as they claim they have developed some proprietary technology to deliver compressed air and deliver system using liquid oxygen again, without any real proof. Well, they want to protect the proprietary technology that goes to another school, so that's fair enough. And have announced a relaunch campaign, which at the time of writing has gained $250,000 in pledges. What the f***? Guys, what the f***? They've admitted that they lied in the first one. Why would you think that this time it's the truth? Eventually, Indiegogo was like, you gotta give us some proof that this exists, and they haven't been provided with that. Over a month ago, our trusted safety team reached out to the Triton team in response to numerous questions from our community surrounding the claims made in their most recent campaign. Despite our repeated requests to substantiate these claims, the Triton team have not been able to comply, and we have decided to refund all contributions to the campaign. And then Maya says, it seems like everyone did get a refund though, so at least there's that. The end. Don't forget, the Maya tip line is still open. We are collecting them, and we have ones that we have a document for, so there's going to be a video about that. And this is the tip line box. So if you send over a video idea that you have for this channel, you know, if you want us to do it, in your email to this, state if you want to be credited or not. Then using our, secret technology that we still need to figure out engineering for, your video idea will appear here, and then I will pull it out, and that it will be absolutely magical. Talking about gills, it's here. I have this like little hole here. And is that like a thing? Is that like an evolution thing that comes from gills? I remember reading that in like an Instagram post like a few years ago. Like and subscribe so I can be more informed about gills.